Hi, my name is Rebecca and I'm the owner of the Sea Glass company set up in lockdown in 2020. Well, not only do I collect sea glass, I also look at other things on the beach and recycle a lot of my art as well. So here we've got a piece of pottery, and this actual piece is from Aruba. It's from a guy who goes out sailing regularly and collects sea glass, but he also picks up bits of pottery. And what I thought I'd do was, because it's quite plain, I thought I'd paint a sailing ship in a bay on the sea, and you can see there's some little birds flying around, and just makes the pottery look a little bit more interesting. I've also drilled the pottery and attached a sterling silver bale with it. Here we have some fluid art. So what I like to do when I'm not wiring is I like to pour paint onto canvas and switch it around, or onto tiles and make bathroom tiles, and the paint drips onto a tray below. And what I do is I use the dried paint to mount onto a cabochon. I cut it all up into circles, add a little bale and add a glass cabochon, and it makes individual pieces of art. And just like their glass, none are the same, so each time you're guaranteed something completely unique as you. This is a sea glass coin, again from Aruba, because I haven't found anything like that on the beaches around here. It's very thick, which means it's decades old. It's super frosted and super it's got these smooth surfaces and rounded edges. And again, because of the thickness of the glass, obviously over the decades we've been trying to get thinner and thinner glass and stronger glass, but initially it's hand blown and it was very, very thick. So that is a super example of a sea glass coin. Not all sea glass can be used in jewellery in its original form like this. For instance, I could drill that, I could wire wrap it. Some of them are so tiny that how do we use those as well? So this is a very rare sea glass blues and reds and aquas in here. And what I've done is I've got these pens from the internet and I've filled them with some very rare fragments of sea glass, which are very important for those who are not knowledgeable to the sea glass world. Cobalt blue is extremely rare, and you are just squealing with delight even when you find these tiny fragments. And again, we've used sea glass in a lovely little bottle, message in a bottle. So we've got some sea glass here with amber greens, and I've used resin to create that sort of frothy water look, so it looks like it's come straight from the sea. And those are the ways we incorporate different types of sea glass into different methods, so such as resin, and I also use jasmonite and a combination of jasmonite and resin. Lots of different ways that you can use it. And again, resin, you can buy a mold and you can take the sea glass that maybe can't be used in jewellery and set it in a mold and make these lovely little lighthouse sea glass and resin, and then just stand up there and it'll look really pretty.